War of the Worlds is a 2025 film starring Ice Cube. It's another adaptation of H.G. Wells' classic story about aliens, except this time, it's all told through a computer. Everybody says it's the worst film ever. It's very popular right now because of that, and I sort of disagree. It's not the worst film ever, because the movie is so bad that it's actually kind of funny to watch, and if you're seeing with friends, it's a good time. And any movie that you can sort of laugh at, I think, is better than a movie that you can't laugh at, right? Anyway, so this film stars Ice Cube. He is the world's most intrusive surveillance expert. He works at the CIA or something, and he's constantly spying on people, and also, especially on his daughter. He like hacks into her fridge, and he's always watching her from the cameras. And from the moment you meet him, you think, this dude's a fucking creep. And the whole movie is sort of like that. It's Ice Cube sitting in this room. There's a green screen behind him, and he's just sort of reacting to stuff like an idiot. He's just gawking all the time at every little thing that's happening and screaming, and like, it's sort of like those telltale reactions where he's like, to everything that's going on. It's so stupid. And so we spend a little bit of time watching him spy on people, and the movie kind of portrays this as being kind of good, because by the end his surveillance expertise is good. So it's good that people spy on everybody. And it's also made by Amazon. And you can tell that because Amazon also saves the day. Amazon Air, to be specific. Amazon Prime Air, same day delivery with a drone.
You can load it here and I can get it to you. Ah, Prime Air.
Prime Air.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And so he surveils for a little bit, and then aliens begin to take over, and aliens are landing, and they're eating your data. They're eating the data, and all the data on the planet is being eaten by these aliens, which I guess might make sense to somebody who's insane, but you know, it's kind of dumb. And so, as the aliens come on, Mr. Ice Cube is sitting there, and he is trying to protect the world from what's going on. He's using his hacking to break into systems, and his son is also a crazy hacker, and he's talking about joining a resistance, and the government did it all. The government did the aliens. And his daughter is pregnant, and Roderick, Devin Bostick, who was just an Oppenheimer, and this is the film that he's in next, he flies for Amazon. You can't really talk about the movie without sounding like you're crazy. So the whole computer thing, that's been a thing for a while. Some of the more notable movies are Unfriended and then Searching and Missing. I don't really like the Unfriended movies, but I do think they do a very good job at what they do. There's a movie called Host that I think does a better job of the whole horror aspect of it, but Searching and Missing in particular are two thrillers that are all told on a computer screen that are really cool, because it's kind of neat to explore the digital world through computer screen, because we do spend so much of our lives there. I mean, I know I'm on my computer basically 24/7, and so to make a movie from that perspective is neat, and it's kind of original. And so I don't dislike the idea of this War of the Worlds thing. It's kind of fun to make something super huge and big budget and scale it into something very small. I mean, and you could do something really good with that budget. You could turn a $200 million movie into something that costs $5 million. I mean, of course, this movie does it really horribly, because they take a $200 million movie and they make it for $1,000. And so everything looks terrible, but there's some moments where it feels sort of inspired. I mean, it is kind of cool to see him whizzing around on a computer and interacting with stuff in that way, and the idea of fighting aliens through a computer has its interesting moments. It's not the most insane idea. I think everybody's going to sort of hate on it for being, wow, it's so ridiculous. But if a filmmaker who wasn't a total idiot decided to make this movie, it might have been able to be decent. Not great, not good, but you know, decent. I was watching it by myself, and I was kind of losing my mind during it. And so, make no mistake, it's an awful film, but it is a little bit fun. And so you could watch this with your friends, and there's something nice about a movie where you're like, everybody can almost agree that it's terrible, except for like 3% of critics on Rotten Tomatoes. I was one of the critics that gave it a negative review because I think it was terrible. But it's kind of fun, and I'll give it that. So if you want more of my thoughts, you can check them out on Fandom Wire. Otherwise, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Let me know what you thought about the movie in the comments below. Bye.